All right, guys, welcome back to our Savage Banishers playthrough. This has been a good time. I know the beginning of the last episode, it took a little bit, to get the ball rolling, but toward the end there, we already made some savage choices, guys, on both of these missions here. Right now, we got to do this one, but yeah, it's been pretty bad so far. We've taken human lives to try to get all the souls we need to res our girly, but I do appreciate the support that you guys are showing the series. Remember, if you guys do want to see more of this, just make sure you guys smashing that like button, dropping comments, doing all the things, and we'll try to keep it going for you guys. But as you guys know, Banishers is easily probably my favorite game of the year, and I feel like it went really under the radar. And yeah, I feel like people should be paying more attention to this game. It's so good. It's so good. All right, so we got to investigate this house here.
Oh, there inside. Anyone home?
It's empty.
It's circled over there.
3 Oaks, it says. Could be where our householder's gone.
If they have, they've forgotten their map.
Someone left in a hurry.
Off hunting for flavor for the stew, I hope.
Forgot who this one or what this mission was exactly.
Who goes into the wilderness to write letters?
Oh, is this the French lady? I think this might be the...
Our Prudence Hake lives here. She writes well. And she also seems to be out of her mind.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. We'll have to see. Jimmy, I appreciate the love, guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the kindness that you all are showing. Again, I hope everybody's having a great night tonight. Wanted to see what the hell was back here real quick. Okay, that's just like a little secret. Hey, Nephilim, what's going on? How you doing? All right, let me see. So was there anything hidden? Yep, right here.
Something's pulsing here. Let me try something.
Whoa.
This is unexpected.
Is this house haunted by calculus?
Someone scrubbed the walls. Mrs. Hake must have seen the numbers.
Aye, didn't much like them. As a cook, this Prudence Hake makes an excellent letter writer.
She's resourceful. That's interesting. Let's go find these oak trees and this haunted, well-lettered cook.
All right, so we got to go find these trees. Let's see here. Yeah, so we got to head down this way and then through the woods. So yeah, pretty much for the Savage playthrough, the rules are we have to make a savage decision with every mission. Like no matter what, we have to going the wrong way. We have to, whether we want to or not, we got to be savage, and it's been rough so far, guys. It's been rough, but hey, it is what it is, right?
So you want a map? Do you wish to sail
The
the
map
seas,
points us
or
west.
perhaps to know which way is Boston? Or do you wish to travel west and claim more land that is not yours?
I just want to walk in the woods without getting lost.
I will teach you to draw your map. So, mark the camp as your starting point. Trace the path along it. Note each landmark. By journey's end, you have a map. But beware, you must know where is north. The sun rises in the east, journeys south, and sets in the west. See?
We ain't seen the sun in a long time, Mistress Jane.
Then, my friend, you shall need a compass too. You can pay me for that later, when you're back from your walk in the woods.
Sounds sus.
Who might you be?
Credence Scudder, sir. At your service, sir. And who are you? Your lordship?
I'm the Banisher, Red McCraith. And while I welcome your civility, you may call me Red.
A banisher? Have you come to save us from the beast?
Yeah.
I'll try my best, son.
Good. Good. Though, truth be told, you'll probably die.
What?
A good day to you, Mr. Scudder.
God grant you the same, sir.
Seriously? No faith, chat. I mean, granted, we haven't given them a good reason so far. You know, we've just been sucking souls out of people's bodies and getting our asses whooped by the nightmares, so.
This way. Bloody mongrel.
There's a tough one.
Down, boy.
Oh boy, Red.
Do you hear
Yes, the
a
French.
French woman?
Aye. And she's taking no shine.
Well, she is French.
Who is there? Come no closer.
Easy, madam. I mean you no harm.
Come no closer. Who are you? Why do you follow me?
Red McCraith, at your service.
The Banisher who lived. For what little good it brought.
Are you Prudence Hake?
What do you want?
She's skittish. Why?
What are you doing here,
What are
lady?
you doing out here in the woods?
I have an engagement with the Queen of Spain. What does it look like I'm doing? You've seen the camp. We are starving. A day without bread is long, and acorns make a good enough flour.
I was sorry to hear of your husband's death.
My Thomas was a happy man, whatever you may have heard.
You've hit a sore spot. Press hard upon it.
Who were you talking to just now?
What do you mean?
Just now. Your voice was raised. You were speaking French.
That's ridiculous.
Don't pretend. I know French when I hear it.
I've no idea what you mean. I'm from Kent, by way of Wales.
You won't get her to say it, but Prudence Hake is secretly French.
She's doing
May
the
I
cap.
go now, Scotsman?
I'll be plain, Mrs. Hake. I believe you need my help.
I did not say I was Prudence Hake.
She's stubborn. I like that.
I've seen the writing on your walls. You're haunted, are you not?
I've had strange visitors, it's true. You, for example. Stay out of my house. I'm going home now. I mean it. Stay out.
She denies what's happening to her. We'll need proof.
There's some numbers there.
More numbers. They look new. Yet more numbers. Let's follow the trail.
Mrs. Hake seems suspicious to me.
She was as suspicious of you as you are of her.
I don't trust her. What else is she hiding?
Her troubles, perhaps? Or her guilt?
When we get to the part with the governor, save him this Jay, unfortunately we can't. That's not the savage choice. We gotta suck him dry, or the soul.
Ooh, it doesn't like us snooping.
We gotta get the soul out of his body, you know? Damn, that's a lot of letters. To page 3.
This is a cipher. Has Prudence Hake been sending encrypted messages? She reports the destruction of food rations arriving by sea in New Eden.
That explains the burnt docks when we arrived.
What now?
That's why, yeah,
More
she,
stains. Keep digging.
yeah, she's a straight up spy, dude.
So, Prudence is a French spy and a saboteur, too. But why would the ghost use her cipher?
Maybe the ghost is a spy too.
What is
See
this?
these body parts? Good place to manifest what may linger nearby.
Let's see what we got.
Present yourself!
Ooh, level 14, are you kidding me?
More fun.
Move yourself!
You're on your own here, Red.
Possession incoming.
That was not that bad.
Something's here.
Hidden.
There it is.
Someone's giving me a challenge.
Marcin left.
Is this game on Game Pass? I'm not sure.
More messages. I sense the vivid echo of a ghost's memory.
What's this? Oh yeah, the husband.
Thomas?
You know I'll always love you, right?
So Thomas was her husband, I think.
The closer you get, the more aggressive it becomes. Thomas found her Huguenot seal. I don't think he knew she was a French Protestant.
She lied to him. He never knew the real her.
Maybe he did, and that's what killed him. We should try to talk to him. They're warnings, or cries for help.
Reinforcements! Have some other!
Holy shit. Yeah, Nephilim, I played this before. It's one of my favorite games, man. It's so good.
Wait, we wish only to talk.
Yo, this guy's got some juice, dude.
Did we miss a few?
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Nice try, Thomas.
Threw everything at me right there. We'll grab this because this will be a fast travel point.
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
We got some new weapons. But how's everybody doing tonight? If you guys weren't in the stream earlier, we did some Ghost Recon. It was a good time. All right, let's see here. So I want to check our inventory. So this one here, the fourth light attack and heavy attack damage are increased by 50%. So that's pretty good. We just got these here. Wait, what? No, this one we just got. Defeating an enemy with melee attacks restores 7% health. Leech is not bad. I'd rather keep the damage though. I'm not gonna waste an elite gem on that. Not yet. Hudzy, what's up, brother? How you doing today, man? If I had the gun, I'd better shoot that.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Look at you, unloved and godless, silent, worthless, blood-guilty fool, forever never-ending mercy by my loving kindness.
No, I cannot. I will not. Prudence, forgive me.
Forever silence is
Thomas? Thomas! My God, no! What have you done? Stay! Please! Stay!
Yo, I forgot he killed himself. I don't know why though. Why
He
the
took
fuck?
his own life. His were no ordinary nightmares.
He died a gruesome death. No wonder he's still here.
He is here.
Can we summon him? Yep, there he is.
Leave us.
Red McCraith, sir. I'm trying to help your wife, Prudence.
Whisper not to me, you devil.
Must we do this every single time?
You take the lead then.
All right, let's banish it.
Begone, devil. You'll not have her.
Yeah, he slit his throat with that damn thing. Do a good just relaxing, long day at camp, closing it up when hey, there it is. I hope you had a good day, brother. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Patrick, what's up, brother? Marine, how you doing? Birdman, Ivan, I appreciate you all for coming and hanging out. Let's see.
Why the coded messages? What were you trying to say?
The devil's whispers will come back. Forever she must flee. She must flee.
Why would the whispers come for her too, Thomas? What aren't you telling us?
Why are you here? Why aren't you running? Why isn't Prudence gone already?
She'll listen if she hears it straight from you. Spoken plainly, mind you.
No, no, not I. Not like this.
When did the nightmares begin?
No beginning, never ending. Let the whispers end. Forever. Let the whispers end. Let them end.
Was there a face behind the voice? Or a dark figure floating over you, perhaps? Draining your life away?
No, no, not but what we are. The creatures we all truly are, buried in the darkness.
Did you take a sleeping draught? A remedy, perhaps? Did Prudence give you something?
Give? She gave me everything. I kept it, and I gave it back.
Prudence is not who you thought she is, and yet you kept her secret.
I know her. I love her.
Even after she betrayed the colony, even knowing she lied to you.
Perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. I promised to love her. The promise should be kept.
You're killing her, Thomas.
No. No, you're wrong.
You're leeching the essence from her. She'll go insane, then she'll die.
She needs me. She needs me. She needs me.
He's lost his mind, and he's taken hers with it. He believes he keeps her safe.
So we banish him. Then she'll be safe. Whatever we do, Prudence has the right to know what's happening. We should tell her. Stay here.
Yeah, chat.
Maybe we can help.
What
gotta-
are you doing here? Who exactly were you talking to?
Who? Me?
Just now you were talking to someone. Who was it?
It's ridiculous. I'm alone here.
Don't play with me, Banisher. Now tell me the truth.
At the siege of Vienna, we hanged wreckers. Mess with our grub, we'd gut you first. Aye. I found your secret code.
You. You left those messages. What do you want?
Not I, a ghost. And I'd like to know why.
I don't know what trick you're playing here, but I don't like it. I'm leaving. Don't get in my way, Scotsman.
Wherever you go, your ghost will follow.
Leave me be.
She's a bluffer, and she thinks you're bluffing too. We'll have to call her on it.
I'm sorry, I must press you further on your husband. Thomas had bad dreams, did he not?
I do not wish to talk about it, and I'm very good at not talking about things.
He died a horrible death by all accounts. Forgive me, but that pain, that fear, it must linger.
Of course it lingers. I loved him and he died. He's gone, and I remain.
Clarity can be painful. We resist it. Lay it out plain for her.
I understand he suffered from terrible nightmares. Did you seek help? A physician, perhaps?
Of course we did. Nobody helped. Nobody could help.
Perhaps you wished for a banisher.
Perhaps. But if wishes were horses, beggars would ride.
I can tell you the truth, but can you accept it? You rarely sleep. You wake exhausted, you feel drained, but blame it on the grief of your loss and the fear of your exposure.
What do you know of me and my life?
I know you're a spy, and I know your husband loved you very much. He found your cipher. His ghost writes upon your walls.
There is no ghost here. What are you up to?
I'm doing my job, nothing more. Your husband haunts you. I'm here to help you both. He thought I was a threat to you. He tried to chase me away. He loves you very much, which is why he won't leave you alone.
Is he here? Is Thomas here?
He is. He wants you away from New Eden, away from danger.
I have work here. Important work.
Your king doesn't give two shites for New Eden. The war is elsewhere and will go on with or without you. Prudence, Thomas, it's time. Thomas wishes you to live true. Far from New Eden, far from the English. After he died, he stuck around, trying to get you to change your ways. But you did not listen.
I did what I had to do. They may call it treason. I call it loyalty.
Then I hope you understand what I must now do.
Nous jouons tous un rôle, mais le tien, Banishers, est de loin le plus perfide.
Well, there it is, chat. Well, we took care of business. We took care of business.
That was tough. I'd like to think I'd have done no different. As long as I draw breath, I'll do all I can to protect you.
I know.
Chat, this is bad, man. This is so bad. We're just killing everybody, dude. That other realm about to have some crazy ass enemies. Just, oh, 2 Live. I forgot about that shit, dude. Yeah, I forgot. The more people you kill, the more baddies you run into when you go into the freaking spirit realm. Oh. We're just slurping up all these dudes, though. Like little Capri Suns, chat.
So?
I've done my rounds, as you asked.
And?
I found 2 hauntings in camp. Fixed them both.
2? Really?
There are likely more, but those 2 at least are ended.
All right. So, I'll thank you kindly, Mr. McWraith. You've done your part and earned your place. My sister should soon return. She'll surely want to meet you. Until then, you may stay.
Tell me about this beast.
Though we've heard it howl, none have seen it. We've heard screaming too, and those who've travelled on have not returned alive. We hope against hope that they found their way to Boston, as we must, if we're not to starve. But our dreams say they did not.
There's really no way out.
We can live here, on the edge of starvation, keeping our cheer as best we can. Or we can die in the woods, prey to a drooling beast. We choose to live.
I'll take my leave.
I do.
Alright, so we're waiting for his thick skin to return. So for my swords here. So we need the Scourge thing to upgrade that. So we got another skill point here. We can go with defeating an enemy with a punch triggers an area effect, and defeating an enemy with a punch refills banish gauge by 20%. That's not bad. Banish points gain increased by 15%, but the maximum to cost charge reduced by 1. This is assault. Thing is, I don't want to waste my elite gem on these because I don't know if I want to maintain this gear set for now. We were supposed to rest.
Kate came by. Thickskin is back and wants to see you.
Why did she not wake me?
Perhaps she resented playing the messenger. Perhaps she just wanted to make you late. She was vexed. Thickskin return has upset her.
Kate reminds me of my sister.
Aoife.
Clan McCraith's little Spitfire. Always at my heels. Or giving father's guards all kinds of hell. She was a wee thing, but strong. And the big men in armour didn't scare her. She had more brains than I, and more wild too. In sparring, she'd beat me handy. She would have made a fine swordswoman, had she grown.
Someday I'd like to meet my brother and sister.
I'm sorry. You're what?
Twins. By my mother's letters, they must be 8 years old.
You never told me this.
You never asked.
I'd no idea you got letters from home.
My mother writes once a year. The letters take months to find me, if they find me at all. Until now, I've given it little thought.
Now you're
What are their
dead.
names? What? I'm interested, that's all.
You're bothersome. Ayomide is my sister. Temi is my brother.
3 Duarte children walk the world. God help us.
Good boy. Now that you can count to 3, we can move on to 4.
I hope the twins have more charm than you do.
All right, let's do it.
Did I mention Thickskin was waiting for you?
All right. I'm going.
How thick do you think her skin is, chat? That's such a weird ass day.
From the hunt and countermanding. Lo, the halfpenny redeemer come to save us. Thou may enter, O great savior.
Okay, who the fuck are you talking to like that? She don't know. I'm sucking everybody's shit out of their body right now. She is not excluded. Her fingers looked wooden, didn't they? I think they are.
Excuse my sister.
Underestimating her would be a mistake. She's tougher than you.
You're alive.
Long story short, you had an angry ghost in your meeting house. It was fierce. I fell in the sea. And Thea died.
Your loss pains us, but a good hunter should know when they've become the hunted.
Is there news from New Eden town?
When you went to the meeting house, I gathered me flock and left. I've heard nothing since.
Your faith in us gladdens my heart.
I wasn't wrong, was I? But folk here still believe in you.
What became of those who stayed?
Dead, or near it. I'm neither foolish enough nor mad enough to go find out.
She thinks you a madman or a fool.
Maybe I'm both.
Don't crow. Foolish madmen abound.
What about the missing group of refugees?
What about them?
Kate told me they went missing before reaching your camp. Any chance they survived in the woods?
Not the slightest. Otherwise they would already be here. Those poor bastards are long dead.
Where lies the future for you? For the camp? For the people here?
The plan was to walk across the mountains, but the cold put an end to that. For now, we stay.
Till the weather lifts.
The weather and the fear. They must feel the sun on their faces again and courage in their hearts.
Courage rises in the darkness, woman. The sunshine follows after.
You didn't ask me here to watch you drink soup. What do you want?
Kate says you have metal. I can use that. There's a service I need from you.
You've something important needs doing and you want me to do it? No wonder your sister's fuming.
Kate may wish her skin were thick as mine, but wishing'll not make it true.
Being the youngest can be a burden. Double when your big sister is the chief.
I'm no chief. I keep my head, that's all. For this, folk look to me.
Speak frankly. What would you have me do?
Banish a ghost that doesn't exist. Folk here believe in monsters. The fear makes them weak. Kill the beast. Kill their fear and give them back their strength.
Fear can be good.
We can't spare much, but you shall have a gun and powder and shot with it.
Hell yeah.
You know the curse is real. Why not the beast too?
The beast is nothing much. A bear, perhaps a wolf. A monster only in the mind.
Why not kill it yourself?
Because when the Banisher kills the beast, everyone here will believe the monster dead.
'Tis honest
CSC,
work.
what's up, brother?
I presume you'll pay for it.
I have the means to pay you. My word on it.
We'll see how that goes.
I'll hunt your beast, whatever it is, if you answer one last wee question.
You may ask it.
What's with the name? No one rightly calls their daughter Thickskin.
My birth name be best forgotten. Thick skin better suits the world.
Fair enough.
In the wild, we carry muskets. And we carry these. Whistle for help if the need be great.
And the gun?
My sister can spare her musket. If you can get it from her.
Kate will be delighted.
She was so
Kate
happy.
will be hurt. I predict fireworks.
You think Kate's feelings get in her way?
Watch her reaction when you ask for the musket, then tell me I'm wrong.
Don't you have business elsewhere?
Damn, Kate.
Go. Save us all from the beast. Go do my sister's char work.
I need a musket. Thickskin said I should have yours.
You'll rot in hell first, and so will she.
This should be good.
Killing the beast helps everyone. Your sister only means to protect you.
She traps me. I cannot leave camp unarmed, and she knows it. She wants me to give up my freedom and hand it to you. Not a chance.
There's pain behind the anger. I doubt you'll blunt her temper.
Measure your worth by your own mark. Your sister's estimation shouldn't matter.
It matters. I do great work here, but my bull-headed sister won't see it. thick skin measures worth by metal. The strong will live and the weak will die. She chose you to hunt the beast with my musket. She doesn't have to say a word about what she thinks of me.
I'll bring you back your gun. I swear on it.
You won't make it to New Eden Town without a gun, and we both know it.
I'm sorry. I wish there were another way.
As do I, Scotsman. You may have the gun. Now be so kind as to leave me be.
Here it is.
The flint's a little tired, but she strikes fine. Unlike some, she won't go off half-cocked.
I'll take good care of her. And she of me, no doubt.
Key bindings, rifle.
The more I know Thickskin, the more I like her.
Is it her kind and friendly nature?
Some would call her ruthless. But is she wrong?
Aye, she's wrong. We survive when we care for each other. There's honor in that.
All right, open the gate, Papa Giorgio.
Climbed down from your tree then, have you?
Aye, with no help from you. What's your name, lad?
Beloved Scudder, if you must know it. I see you found yourself a gun.
Kate gave it to me.
I'll check, you know.
May I pass?
If Kate gave you her gun, I suppose you may pass. But I don't counsel it. Bad things happen in the woods. Only thick-skin walks safely out there.
Thick-skin has a lofty reputation. Is it earned?
Earned. Without thick skin, we'd be starved and dead. Even her sister knows it, and they hate each other.
Do you know Kate well?
Well, no one knows Kate Newsmith well. An old heartache sees to that. If your first love ends bad, they say, your heart never mends.
Thank you for your time, Scudder. Good day to you.
See you again, McCraith. If you're lucky.
Behind Kate the Spitfire stands Kate the broken-hearted girl.
Hurt people hurt others. Happens every day.
Perhaps when this is over, she shall make peace with it.
So
A
now we're on our way
target
to...
for your new toy. 10 guineas and you were lucky.
I am lucky. I'm also a phenomenal marksman. Both of these things are true.
So, where do we find this beast?
Not far from the missing settlers, I'll wager.
I don't remember if the first time I played this game, if I played it on mouse and keyboard or controller. So there's been a couple the control schemes that we've gotten hit with that almost feel foreign.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
You're done.
Yeah, the map's pretty big. Yeah, it's pretty good size. Well. Okay, so I can quick spin with that. Yeah, but the map, it's broken down into like, I think there's one here, there's one up here, there's the main area, then there's a big ass area down south. These areas are quite big. Yeah, you know, it kind of plays like almost like the God of War maps. It's not, I wouldn't say it's a complete open area. There's a lot of invisible walls, you know what I mean? Like areas like this where you can't like progress. But it's definitely got a lot of exploration. You know, if you just kind of follow like kind of like how we're burning through the game right now, there's so many areas that you go to. Or that the game won't bring you, that you kind of just have to go off and explore on your own, you know what I mean? Get up into some of these other areas, you'll find a lot of hidden stuff, lots and lots of hidden stuff in this game. And there's certain pathways and stuff that can only be opened with certain abilities. So yeah, you gotta, you'll come back to areas that you left, you know, 10 hours before.
That is quite the landslide.
No way in or out.
A mine. An old, abandoned mine. How wonderful.
And our only way through. That beam is literally hanging by a thread. 20 guineas says you miss it.
See? Easy.
Not so easy when the target fights back. This isn't over yet. Don't let that spectre get to the corpse.
Have a bit of this.
Move it.
Well, into we go then.
Yes.
I love these old underground places.
I don't. Hake Castle nearly cost me an eye.
Investigating the cellar was your idea, remember? Do you think this place is haunted?
I'd almost welcome the distraction. Ah, seems to be stuck.
Something down there we gotta dislodge, I think. Yep, right there.
Oh, shite!
They never learn, do they?
Piss off!
I'm gonna teleport up that way, so it'll give us a shortcut now. Frankie, you have a great rest of your night, man.
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
Spectre heading for that corpse. Shouldn't we make for the daylight? I won't let you fall.
Oh. Oh, I'm glad it's you throwing me around.
Keep it that way. Strange tracks. Something passed this way.
Oh, fucking
Something
T-Rex.
huge.
Hell, this is grim. The hunters became the prey.
The bodies are uneaten.
They weren't killed for their meat.
Spectres did this. Their stains are everywhere.
How angry must you be to wipe out an entire pack of wolves?
Very angry.
If this keeps up, there won't be a wolf left in New England.
Here, I found something. It forced its way through here, dug up all the wolves.
And plucked them out. If the beast did this, then it must be bloody enormous.
If the beast did this, then it must be corporeal. Not even the younglings survived.
What could have done this?
Vengeance. Vengeance incarnate. A memory ripples here. Whatever butchered the wolves spoke as one, with many voices.
Any spirits in borrowed flesh? Could it be a scourge?
Yes, a scourge. Powerful and very angry.
What the bloody hell? Not today. That was a little closer than I would have liked.
That howl, like many souls screaming as one.
It's actually a really messed up story how this Scourge came to be, chat. This shit's crazy.
I thought scourges were rare. Have you ever faced one?
Once, a trade ship into Bordeaux sank in a storm. The slaves came back as a scourge. To banish it, I made 50 pounds of bane powder and shot it with a cannon. By then, it had killed the captain and half the crew and the ship's owner. Tragic, really.
think you could take on a ghost?
Piss off!
Oh my god.
Away with you!
Nothing much in there. We got the little witch gems or whatever. Ed, how you doing tonight? Miss the days of indie devs? Yeah, I mean, I think one of the main issues with things now are, you know, expectations for video games are so high that, you know, because there's a ton of indie dev games that are announced and stuff like that, you know, these small studios that make games, and I see it in chat every time we're watching some of those like game reviews and shit, or like the showcases, and a lot of these indie games will show up and people are like, what the fuck is this garbage? Like, who the fuck even wants these games? Who wants it? Like, there's indie devs that they're just not making games that you particularly want to make, you know what I mean? And then these games don't sell at all. So the problem is video games have just gotten very expensive to make nowadays. Like, they're very, very expensive, where, you know, back in the day people were able to make games for close to nothing, and, you know, nowadays to make a game that's actually going to sell and people aren't just going to shit on it costs a lot of money. So now a lot of these indie dev studios, they can't afford to try to go off on their own and make games, so they all get under the umbrella of these huge companies. That way at least they got some kind of, you know, financial coverage.
If wisps didn't come back to bite, I'd almost feel sorry for these ones being caged. What are spirit snares doing out here?
I believe we should come to terms with the fact that New Eden brims with demonologist craft.
I have no idea how does a game actually cost to make. I don't know. I'd say on average, you know, your average game probably costs $20-30+ million for a relatively decent game.
Fancy that. A body.
It's
And there are
millions,
teeth marks.
easily millions and millions of dollars.
Something's concealed. He's not letting me.
Spectre type. Yeah, okay. We already know
Dead
about
gets
this.
his way, is it? I'm under threat.
They're feeding off their own rage. Ask for help if you need it.
I feel like a bloody target right. Why do I get the feeling that we're set ducks?
That corpse is taking aim. Ah, shut it. I used to count my wolf kills on one hand. Have a bit of this.
You need to see this.
I think, yo, wasn't GTA 5 like $500 million? I think it was like $500 million they spent to make GTA 5. I'm pretty sure GTA 6 will probably be $1 billion game one easily.
We're not finished here.
$256 million? I thought it was $500 million. Hold on, give me 1 sec, guys. Yeah, I mean, video games are expensive, guys, because then you got to think, you know, just not, like, let's say a smaller dev team of 100 people. Let's just say you got a dev team of 100 people. On average, just say, because I'm pretty sure game devs probably want to get paid more than, but let's just say on average your game developers make $100,000 a year, right? And let's say you know, you got 100 of them, all right? Just in paying your devs, right, for 1 year's worth of work. How much is that, chat? If you pay them $100,000 a year and you got 100 devs that you're paying 100, or you know what I mean, 100,000. How much is that? And then times that, let's just say, you know, it takes them 4 years to make the game. You know what I mean? 10 million. So what are we talking? That's $40 million just in salary to pay your developers who are making the video game. And that's putting that devs at 100,000. There's probably devs that, I'm pretty sure game devs probably make a little bit more than that nowadays. You know, so that's $40 million in 4 years just in salary. That's not counting software, programs, you know, hardware, computers, screens, monitors, rent for the building that they're in, you know, food and all that type of shit. Then you get into big things like marketing and advertisement, which sometimes I feel like marketing advertisements, you know, a third of their budget alone. You know what I mean? Then you got to think of voice actors, if they're paying voice actors to be in it. Video games are very expensive to make. And then, you know, that's why you got to think it's become such a risk nowadays for all these companies, you know, to make these games, because it's so expensive to make a game. And then for them to, you know, not even make their money back. That's why so many studios are just going down, you know what I mean? Because that shit's very expensive. A lot of risk, man. I definitely would not want to be a game studio.
Come back. We're not done here.
Way too much risk in that shit.
The longer path is safer. You must take it.
Why won't you come with us then?
The quickest you'll go ahead. We'll wait with food and shelter ready, then we'll all travel on together. Nicholas here shall walk with you. There be no better shot among us.
Do you agree, Doolin?
I'll do my best for you, Samuel. Of course I will. But if Thickskin says we'll be safe, I believe it.
In the wild we carry these. Whistle for help if the need be great.
So she gave us one of them fucking things.
Someone is generous with her whistles.
Much use they were to this poor bugger.
If this Doolin fellow was meant to protect the missing group, I dread to think what became of them.
Yeah, so yeah, video games they're expensive, guys.
It was wise to split the group. The larger the band, the slower it moves.
Roaming the Highlands, we'd never let the English divide us.
These are civilians. They cannot always carry their own weight.
Aye, that much is clear.
Yeah, you know, especially when I went to Undead Labs, and I met a lot of those guys, you know, and I guess, you know, it is coming up, you know, being such a fan of like video games and developers. We all think game developers are like these multi-millionaire people driving around in fucking Ferraris and shit. And when I tell you, like, your average game, they're just normal people, man. Like, they don't make a ton of money, not as much as I thought. Like, I thought they would all be making $250,000-$400,000 a year. No, like your average game devs, a lot of them make less than $100,000 a year. They don't even make six figures. You're like, what? That's crazy, dude. I thought y'all would be, you know, living the high life.
Someone was here. Some time ago.
Take heart. Keep eyes close. Oh.
Take heart indeed.
Maybe they're still out there somewhere.
Maybe.
So that's why I try my hardest to not really shit on video games, especially if it's not my thing. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a video game that is not even in my genre, you know what I mean? Why am I going to talk shit about it? You know what I mean? Like, because then all you're doing is drawing negativity towards these people that literally, like, that's their life. And we're all sitting here, you know, we're sitting here. We don't have to worry about anything. We don't, you know what I mean? Like, whether that game fails or not, I don't fucking care. It's a piece of shit game. You know what I mean? You just go about your day. But somebody else on the other side of that, that's literally got a wife, they got kids, they got a house, they got a mortgage, they got car payments, they got problems like me and you know what I mean? And then they're on the other side of that criticism. And it's like, a lot of times some of the issues aren't even their fucking fault. You just don't like that genre of game, but you're going to literally just shit all over it. You know what I mean? So if there's a game out there that's not particularly my cup of tea, I just won't say anything. You know what I mean? I just, yeah, whatever. And I just won't say anything. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to draw extra negativity towards it, because there's human beings on the other side of these. And I feel like a lot of times in, you know, today's society, a lot of people just disregard that. Like they don't even care that they're people. You know, they just think it's this big machine that's just rolling around. It's like, nah, man, there's fucking humans on the other side of that are literally going to be out of a job and be in a shitty situation because of all this toxicity.
Papers. Half burned.
Oh yeah, this was Kate's journal talking about
It says here that Kate loved a woman named Deborah.
Yep, there she is.
Let her die. A younger Newsmith has a low opinion of herself.
Hence the wish to be tough, like her sister.
Do you wish to go back? Home?
We go where our work takes us. That's our home now.
Russians, I mean, it's not these people. It's not like these devs aren't trying, bro. You know what I mean? Bad leadership has nothing to, like, it's not like they're like, yeah, let me half-ass this game. A lot of them are just, they're on time restraints. Like, they only have so much time. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say they're not, you know, trying their hardest, it's a hard world right now, dude. Like they could give, and that's the thing. We've seen so many games, like, you know, there's been games that come out that deserve a lot of criticism. There's games that come out, you know, the quality isn't the greatest. There's bugs, there's things like this, but you know, there's always factors that we don't see. I highly doubt they're just sitting there with their feet kicked up, eating fucking Cheetos, you know, just, oh yeah, just push it out, guys. Like they're stressing, man. You know, like I went to Undead Labs and I've seen firsthand, like what's going through these guys' heads, you know, the problems they face or things they went through, you know, and things that, you know, as a normal viewer or a consumer, you don't even know half the things that are going on in some of those dev studios. You have no fucking clue. You're like, oh shit, dude. Like, why don't y'all go public and tell people that that happened? Like, people will understand, and it's like, no, they won't. They'll just find another way to spin it and you know, turn it into a big thing. And it's like, fuck, that's crazy, man. I didn't know that was going on, or you know, I didn't know that this company was going through this, or this happened here, you know. But yeah, there's a lot more that goes into it, man. A lot of time restraints, and I'm talking about the developers. I mean, there's some shitty people at the top. And I'm not going to deny that. There's definitely some shitty people at the top that make it harder on their own employees, and those dudes need to fuck off. But the little guys on the ground, the guys that are actually making the games, yeah, they're busting their fucking ass, you know what I mean? They are busting their ass with what they have, you know what I mean? They're trying to make the best out of a bad situation, you know what I mean? And
this almost looks like home.
If you work in a factory, you know what I mean?
My parents' house stood near the sugar mills.
You don't have any control over what goes on up top, you know what I mean?
Would I know them?
We could go back, you know.
You just go, you work your fucking position, and you do your thing, man.
We could go to Cuba together.
First, let's face what lurks in the forest.
But there's a lot of shitty leadership out there, man, and hopefully, you know, with the way things are going, you know, because I feel like game studios are having a hard time, so I feel like a lot of them are learning from mistakes. Some aren't, you know, some are just big enough to do whatever the fuck they want anyways. But, you know, you see it. It does seem like some of them are starting to learn. A lot of the BS is being called out, and quality especially, I feel like, is being addressed. So we'll have to see, you know, going into like next year and stuff, like how they're going to approach game development, and if things are going to kind of smooth out, and if. But the one thing I don't think is getting better is the player toxicity. Like, I feel like devs could change, but I feel like players are just gonna still continue to be toxic, man. You know what I mean? It's just, there's just so much toxicity out there. And that's the thing, is even if game devs do change and start fixing things, they're gonna find something else to bitch about, always. You know what I mean? It's just how it is, guys. No one's ever happy.
This isn't over yet.
God damn it.
You're done.
Move it.
There was essence tied to the altar. I've consumed it all.
That's great, I suppose. Are you alright?
Yes. I feel invigorated.
Not even Ubisoft, you know what I mean? Like, Ubisoft's not innocent, you know? Like, the company's definitely made a lot of mistakes. We talked about it before. I don't know what the hell their deal is. You know, they've
More tracks.
They've had a lot of opportunities to do great things, but you know, I asked the question. I'm like, you know, Ubisoft has had really, really great. We got to upgrade this rifle, by the way, before we do this. They've had really great licenses. You know, why haven't we seen a new Ghost Recon game? Why haven't we seen a Splinter Cell since fucking 2013? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Why haven't we seen a Rainbow Six game since Siege? You know, like, there's a lot of these big titles that they have, you know what I mean, that they're kind of swept under the rug, and it's like, what are you guys doing? You know what I mean? I do feel like Ubisoft has made a lot of bad choices over the past few years, you know, and they're kind of paying for it right now. They're not completely innocent by any means, you know what I mean? Now, do I think people are a little hard on them? Yeah, of course, you know, they've made some mistakes. I don't think we should fucking crucify them for it, you know what I mean? Like, but do they need to know, like, players aren't happy with the direction they're going with some of their games, and you know, should they know that, you know, we want to see some of these older titles like get some fucking love? Like, you know, I do think it's absolutely ridiculous that we haven't seen a Splinter Cell game since Blacklist. Like, that makes no fucking sense, you know what I mean? And it does feel like lately a lot of the games that come out, they're trying to capitalize on a lot of things that are kind of popular in society, instead of focusing on what they do best. You know what I mean? Like, create your open worlds and do your thing. You know, don't try to capitalize on movie titles or, you know, like Star Wars. You know, that was a cool idea. You know what I mean? But just stick to what you do good. You know what I mean? You don't have to reinvent the wheel fucking 30,000 times. Just do what you do good and then keep it moving. So yeah, you know, I feel like a lot of game studios could always do something better. Ubisoft, you know, they've made a lot of mistakes, but I do feel like people are overly harsh, you know what I mean? To the point where it's like, you get, like, we got Ubisoft hanging on by a fucking thread, and it's like, you know, I feel like we want Ubisoft to do better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we want these game studios to do better. We don't want to shut them down. Like, that's so fucking toxic. It's crazy. It's like, oh yeah, you guys are making shit games. Like, goodbye. We don't want to see you anymore. Like, okay, chat. Like, you don't want to see any more Ghost Recon. You don't want to see it. Now, obviously, other companies could potentially pick up the license, but like, no, we don't want Ubisoft to disappear. We want them to do better. So, like, don't murder them. Beat them up a little bit. You know what I mean? Let them know we're not happy. But don't fucking crucify them. That's stupid. Like, you know what I mean? You're actually dumb for trying to do something like that. You know what I mean? Beat them up, leave them bruised, beaten, let them know we're not happy. But people nowadays, they're just out for the kill. Fuck this. Ubisoft, gone. And it's like, all right, well, yeah, we'll never see another Assassin's Creed game. We'll never see another fucking Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell or Ghost Recon. We're not going to see any of these games unless, you know, some random studio happens to pick up the license. And it's like, I just don't agree with it. I think it's a really terrible mentality to have.
Doublemint drops a bit amongst his effects.
Marking the way to the camp, no doubt.
I mean, even if they are making the same mistakes, Nephilim, what the hell is killing the company off going to do for us? You know, like, oh yeah, like that, like what kind of, like, you know what I mean? What mindset is that? Well, you guys are just not learning. Like, go away. Like, I don't even want to give you a chance. Like, no, like, if they're making bad games, I would love to I'm just not going to buy your game until you make one that's good. You know what I mean? And like, leave it at that. Like, we don't need them to go away. Like, that just doesn't make any sense.
Get back up!
Watch out! Spectre possession. Quicken yourself.
I don't see the Spectre that's possessing.
again, huh? Is that the sound of a corpse stomping its guts?
Big hit. Oh my.
Bastard.
Yeah, I don't know when the gaming industry kind of took this turn, and I mean, I've seen it happen, and that's what I try. I see both sides, guys. The early access wave of releasing these half-ass finished games and just having people pay full price for a video game that they plan on fixing over the next 5 years. That's bullshit, you know what I mean? And that was plaguing the gaming industry for years. So I understand, like, that players were warranted to be like, bro, look, I'm tired of spending full price on a fucking video game, and you guys are releasing these games 40. It was like a competition to see how much could a game studio get away? Like, dude, let's see if we could release this game at like 60% finished, and people are still going to pay full price, and then we'll just fix it over the next like 4 years, or we'll finish developing it over the next 4 years after they've already bought it. And like, that's bullshit. Yeah, we were, and I understood that hate that people had, you know what I mean, because that was very, very warranted. It was very scummy for these game studios to do. And what that's turned into now is players are just demanding this unrealistic expectation of absolute perfection. Like, oh, if a game has any bugs or if it has any issues, like, we're not even going to give you a chance to fucking fix it. Like, you're done. Like, game release, it has bugs or it's not perfect, done. Like, I don't want to even see it. And it's like, what? Like, now we're not even giving these guys, like, you know what I mean? There's a difference between releasing an unfinished game or releasing a game that has some bugs that they fix literally within the first couple weeks, and then the game's fine. But people don't even want that no more. It's like, what? But then they also bitch when the games get delayed. You know what I mean? They'll sit here and studio will be like, oh, game's not ready. People will, I want my fucking pre-order back. Fuck this. Like, what the hell's taking you guys so long? This is bullshit. We tele from up top here, I believe. No, it's up here maybe. No, we dropped down. So where the fuck is this? Because it doesn't line up here, does it? Yep, right there.
No, this isn't good.
And that's it is. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, man. And
try to find a way across.
That's why I was trying to tell people, like, the direction that, like, this hate and these expectations that players build for these video games is out of this world, and the gamers are doing it to themselves, guys. Like Star Wars Outlaws. Let's just use this as an example. I enjoyed the game. I had a lot of fun playing it. Like, it was a really, really good time. But I seen it even before the game came out. Ubisoft never said anything about what the game was. You watch the trailers, you could tell by looking at it that it was going to be a stealth-focused, open-world Star Wars game. All right? People literally were like, you could go all over the place. People were like, oh my God, this Star Wars game is going to be amazing. It's going to be like this big open world RPG Star Wars game where we're going to be able to do this, we're going to be able to do this, and it's going to be, and people build these games up in their head, and I'm like, literally, I seen it in chat, and I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, that, I don't think that's what the game's going to, what? Like, they never even said that's what the game, and then when the game comes out and it's not that, people are disappointed, and it's like, bro, you are literally making this shit up, bro. You can't get mad because the game isn't some imaginary fucking thing you made in your mind. Now, if the game pulls a Bethesda like Starfield and they pump it up to be this huge, huge endeavor, you know, and then the game falls short, that's different. You know what I mean? Because the developers at that point built up the hype. painted the game to be something that it's not. But nowadays, dude, I see more false hype being driven by players. And I'm like, yo, where y'all getting this information from, bro? Like,
Look, we're getting closer.
so yeah, expectations have definitely got out of control when it comes to games. You know what I mean? Like Grand Theft Auto 6, you know, people are, I guarantee right now, people are like, GTA 6 is going to be the greatest Grand Theft Auto ever made. It's going to have like, I swear we're going to be able to go to Liberty City. We're going to be able to go to we're going to be able to go to Vice City and San Andreas. All of you going to be able to fucking drive straight from Liberty City to San Andreas. Dude, I'm telling you right now, dude, it's going to be crazy. There it is, chat. And that's what, we all know GTA 6 is going to be great. You know what I mean? Now, do I think it could potentially be the greatest GTA of all times? Of course. Do I think that it could not be better than previous GTA titles? Of course. You know what I mean? Do I still think it's going to be a good game? Yes.
They never learn, do they? Pay attention.
You're done.
And you know, and I learned, you know, I'm not immune to it, you know what I mean? Like even with Starfield, you know, I painted before Starfield released. You guys know how excited I was, and even when Starfield released, I still had a phenomenal time with it. Actually, loved the game. But did the game fall short of my expectations? Yeah, I painted that game like we were playing No Man's Sky at the time when we seen that trailer for Starfield, and I was like, oh my god, this game's gonna be like fucking No Man's Sky, but just like Fallout, and it's gonna have all these like I literally painted this game in my head that it was gonna be, you know, Fallout 4 levels of choices, and but just in like a No Man's Sky endless universe of all these fucking amazing, like I don't know, you know what I mean? And then the game came out and it was not that, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, you know, I kind of got myself hyped up, but I was not ignorant or like just blind to the fact that I had painted that expectation myself. So I wasn't necessarily upset with Bethesda that the game fell short. I was more upset with myself that I allowed myself to hype myself up to that caliber. And as you guys know, I don't overhype with any games. You know what I mean? I try to, ooh, there it is.
The lost settlers, or what the beast has left of them.
God. They didn't stand a chance.
There is no God here.
Yeah, so this is just a swing back around. So at first I thought the beast killed all these people. You know, my first time coming through here was crazy. Look at this shit.
Voices straining for release. The sound comes from those spectral webs.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
I could eat an ox.
We just broke bread, Emily.
A crust of bread and rancid cheese makes not a meal, dear sister. Ho! Samuel! When's our next stop?
Quit griping and push your cart along. We'll get there when we get there.
Where we get this messed up ass story, Chad. This shit is
from the second group.
This is
Let's hear
bad.
what they have to say. Those poor people. They'd done nothing wrong.
Even with a sharpshooter, the expedition was a gamble.
And here I thought our love would always be, my dearest dear, how much you've wounded me.
I hate you.
Oh no! Ah! Ah!
Michael!
Everything was against them.
Even without the heavy weather, the wolves would have got them.
Rainbow Six Extraction. That was a bad decision on Ubisoft trying to fucking capitalize on certain game type hype, you know, and instead of, like I said, doing what they do well, they try to, oh, well, this game style, you know, battle royales are popular. Let's make a fucking battle royale out of a game that, like, out of Ghost Recon. It doesn't need to be a battle royale, but everybody's playing Fortnite, everybody's playing PUBG, everybody's playing these games. Let's make our own battle royale and try to capitalize on the hype. And it's like, no, stay in your lane, dude. Stay in your lane. Do what you do very well, and you will always be successful. The second you try to just do shit because it's the most popular thing going on right now, you're bound to piss off a lot of fucking people. Stay in your lane, dude. Now, I'm not saying that they can't ever branch out, because, you know, there has been companies that they do, you know. They'll actually come out and make a awesome battle royale themed with, but you could tell when something's well thought out and just a fucking cash grab trying to be capitalized. You know, if they have a genuine great idea, that's completely different. You know what I mean?
Is it just me, or?
I felt it too.
Damn. But why?
I'm sorry.
Aye. Me too.
Red, come look.
Get lost, won't you? There's luck in here.
Time to work, Banisher. Shelter, if you need a fire to warm you up.
So let's do this upgrade real quick on the rifle. Oh, no, I already did the rifle upgrade. Never mind. What did I need for rank 3? Couple, yeah, resources we don't have.
over here. Something pulses.
Dog whistle.
Iris! Your father is hurt and can walk no further. We must rest and treat the wounded.
We must find shelter. The cold night will kill us all.
Fire will bring the wolves.
And so does that accursed whistle. The wolves are already here. Where is Nicholas with the help from Thickskin's camp? Where's our deliverance?
We'll sound the call once more. Thickskin will come. She swore on it.
The whistles only bring the wolves upon us.
Thick skin, dude. And I can't believe I spared her in my playthrough.
Help will come, I know it. Mercy upon our souls.
The huntress has killed us. Rot in hell, thick-skinned Newsmith! Rot in hell!
Spectre heading for that corpse. Watch out! Spectre possession.
They brought more things.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
This is Thickskin's doing. These people were defenseless.
She lied to keep them safe.
How can you defend this?
I don't defend it. I do understand it.
It sounds a fucking savage, dude.
The second group died terrible deaths, but the Scourge did not kill them.
And yet there must be a connection. Those claw marks are smaller than the ones we saw earlier.
They're growing as we walk.
The tracks start with the expedition and grow in size as they progress.
Surrounding trees have been drawn in by a powerful force.
The beast made itself from the specters of the dead settlers. Here's where it happened. There were more than a few settlers. This Scourge is going to be huge.
Damn thick-skin. Our gifts just don't stop giving.
You know what this means, chat? This game is called Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. I don't know if it's on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it is. I think it's on all the systems.
Are you ready for the ritual?
No, but let's do it anyway.
CSC, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
It's behind me, isn't it?
Yes.
Of course it is. Every bloody time.
You are surely too big to be a wolf.
It's a scourge, all right. Anger shaped to kill.
We wish you no harm. We know all about the wolf whistles. The whistle Stickskin gave you. Oh, shite!
Oh, easy now.
Ready and waiting.
Aim for the stakes.
Not too quick on your feet, are you?
right here now.
Do this myself. It named its betrayer. Not Thickskin. Kate.
It spoke her name with just one voice. Her voice. The voice of the nightmare.
You're certain?
To the core of me. Within this creature lurks some part of my killer.
Thickskin and Kate both accused. Is anyone in these damn woods innocent?
Then it were real. This beast. How did I miss you on my travels through the woods?
Because it did not want you. It wants your sister.
Stay, Scotchman. I can use you.
You gave them dog whistlers. You sent them to die.
Those with metal would have reached camp, and I'd have used them too. Those who died won't need feeding.
The weak die that the strong may live.
You tricked them.
I tested them. This be the way of it. This be the way of the world.
We have a hidden watcher. The sister.
Kate? Show yourself.
We're actually going to make a different decision than I did my first time playing
You're
this.
unarmed! Get yourself back to camp!
All these long years. All these long years, I wish to be like you. to be as tough as you. If I were stalwart like my sister, I thought, I'd have saved her. I'd have saved the woman I love. I wish to be like you. And I see it now. I was just like you. Cold, selfish, afeard of my own heart. And the woman I love died for it. So many dead. You killed them, as I killed Deborah. Look at us, we have no mettle at all.
Everything I did so that you could live. You're my sister. I love you.
Would you love me if I was weak? Or would you leave me too, to the wolves?
How dare you even think it?
I dare because I care.
Enough! I've done your hot work. I banished the monster you swore didn't exist, and now I know the truth. I know what you did.
I made the hard choice. Do you think it pleased me? Do you think it were easy?
What little chance they had, you robbed them of. You sent them out to die.
They blew the whistles. There'd have been a burden. What happened here were harsh, but it were right.
Better some dead by fang than all dead by famine. That makes a grim kind of sense.
No.
Do you trust your older sister? Rely on her? Fear her?
She appalls me to the depths of my soul. But she be yet my sister. And this I know. Without thick-skinned Newsmith, we would surely starve.
That's why I spared her.
What happens now? Can you really give your people hope?
Not me. You. When they hear the Banisher has killed the beast, they'll have all the hope they need.
If that's the story we stick to.
The beast spoke with many voices. One I had heard before. The voice from the chapel. Antea's killer. It charged you, Kate, with betrayal.
What? I don't... This thing can have naught to do with me. I betrayed no one. I knew not of my sister's plan, else I'd have stopped it.
She's telling the truth, but so was the beast. It named her for a reason.
Your journal did not fully burn.
You read it? How dare you?
You loved a woman. She died. You still carry the guilt. Is this why you tried to leave New Eden?
What? No, it was... She died long ago, and I'll talk of her no more.
She fears a reckoning. Let's give her one.
Look about you. You brought this curse upon yourselves. Falls to me to lift it.
The older sister's heart is withered. She'll never feel remorse. Let her pay.
She's hard as stone, too far gone.
Mumble all you want, I regret nothing. The curse struck, and I alone saw the danger. I acted.
And now 'tis I who must act.
So I spared her in my last playthrough, chat.
You ruthlessly sacrificed the innocent to ensure your own survival. Or can't he let you away with it?
To heal, Kate must be free of her sister's grip.
You mean to kill me? Then you're just like me, only more foolish.
You mean to kill her?
I mean to save her. A malignant spirit lives in thick-skinned Newsmith.
and I will banish it.
I've no evil spirit. I've done nothing wrong.
Demon. Sprite. Evil spirit. I banish you. Great tormentor. I banish you. Kanilfa. Anrisnangi.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
Rose, a flower. I became the pitiless thorn. But I did not make the world. It made me.
Red. Look.
Deborah!
Oh, hi. He's fast.
God spare me, no. Please, no, no.
The curse is lifted. Here, at least. I hope she'll be all right.
And you? Are you all right?
It's a while now since I've been all right. I'm determined. I'll have to do.
We killed her, bro.
Rory, thank you.
I said I'd do the necessary. I do it gladly.
Yeah, I spared her in my last playthrough. That whole sequence went way different. Even with Deborah and Kate, that went way different.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
No. Look at it.
The nightmare got juice, chat.
Into the valley of death we go.
And from this human eyes, you can't see it, and then the juice. Chat, we've killed everybody so far, dude.
The Scourge troubles me.
It's gone. The curse is lifted.
Let me see.
The curse remains. The beast was born of it. A Scourge made in equal measure from the treachery of the Newsmith sisters. Worse, though shaped by Thickskin's betrayal, it was driven by Kate's.
I feel like the greatest part of the story is still missing.
The Newsmiths alone did not create the nightmare. Others in New Eden have treacheries to hide.
I wonder what they did to earn such hate.
I mean, realistically, all the people that we've killed, there's not been like a true innocent among them. Wait, let's think, chat. We killed Jacob. He murdered his best friend and ate him. We killed the wife there. She murdered her husband and then went off with some other dude and gave him his name and his life, pretty much. Ran off with some other dude. We murdered the spy who burned the docks and put the colony in risk. Then we murdered Thickskin, who murdered a whole freaking group of settlers. So it's like everybody that's gotten it deserved it. I don't know if we'll be faced with anybody who's like kind of innocent and then we're just gonna kill him anyways.
Promises unkept, covenants broken. The curse has its roots in betrayal, treachery that...
Super quick.
perhaps demanded sacrifice.
I will keep my word. We chose together.
I know we did. I know you will.
We needed those inky caps actually for weapon upgrade.
have another in sight. Make a run for it!
I mean, I feel like I'm doing the right thing out here, you know? We're liberating people, chat. We're liberating them of their souls. I'm taking that burden from them. 2 Live, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. Yet nobody sees
crows.
I love how you love animals.
Crows don't count.
Nobody sees my good deeds that I'm doing out here.
Can you find a way around the locked door? Do you need a moment to rest?
I'd rather keep going to New Eden, but I probably need a breather.
And also remember, guys, if you guys are watching this playthrough and this is your first time ever seeing the game, I do advise you to go and check out my very first playthrough of this game. Should be in the same playlist that this one's in. And I say that because the way I'm playing this one is not like when I played the first one, all of my choices I made was genuinely how I felt in the moment. And like I said, there's multiple different like ways you can approach different missions and choices and who you kill, who you don't, who you spare, how you. So if you want to see like my authentic like approach to the game, definitely watch the first playthrough. Plus I go through and I damn near 100% the game. I hit pretty much every little area, I read every little note, I did pretty much every little thing you could do in the game. So make sure you guys go check that out. The game is definitely replayable for sure. There is multiple endings too. I'm doing mainly all the hauntings. Yeah, the hauntings and the obviously the main quest.
You're thinking.
So are you.
Penny for your thoughts.
I was thinking of Kate. Of her horror when she saw the ghost. Of her pain when she lost her sister. She was desolate. And yet relieved. And terrified. I can't shake the picture.
According to her journal, Kate had had the courage to love a woman, but betrayed her. She must have meant this Deborah. Whoever this ghost is, her resentments extend beyond the new smiths. May her wounds heal well.
Sisterhood can be complicated.
When all this is over, you can go home and get to know the Duarte twins. Get to know your sister.
I knew a sister. Like Kate, I lost her.
What happened?
When I was very young, I had a friend. She was my chosen sister, and very dear to me. I opened my heart. It was a mistake. I played with fire and was burned.
I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago. I have a new family now. I have found the love of my life.
Did you? Show me the bastard.
You idiot. Rest now. I have the watch. I'll sit by your bedside until I can hold you once again.
One of my favorite abilities in the game. Banishing deals up to 50% increase damage to higher the health. There we go. It's one of my favorite abilities set. Oh, I should have looked at upgrading my weapons, actually.
Come here. I want to try something.
Good morning to you too.
I think we can break this down together.
Sure, let me grab my pickaxe.
Just trust me. Did you feel the way I tore the veil?
Aye, I did.
And we did it together.
But I do.
You brought me focus. That's plenty.
Can you do it again?
Oh, I intend to.
There it is. I'm gonna go. I think I can upgrade at least one of my weapons. I don't know if I'm gonna do my sword or my rifle. Okay, so I can do my actual armor itself. Okay, so that's done, and we can do our sword. Defeat an enemy with a punch restores 20 spirit. Damage taken by, yeah, so we'll go with that. It's more damage. And it starts off at rank 3, which is nice. We got this here too. Each enemy hit with a punch attack increases the damage of punches by 15%. So this is all gear that's kind of boosting Antea. And then this is another punch upgrade here. I think the Soul Sucker playthrough should be canon.
Strange place for a stockade.
Foreign ground, marshy approaches, like Bannockburn, 1314, and the Scots speak the English.
You won the battle, but who won the war?
Dunno. It's not over yet.
Inky caps.
Shite! Do your new thing now! Now there's a talent I'd love to have.
You'd have to die first.
I think there's a nest over here.
Try this on for size.
I think I actually lost this one the very first time I ever tried it and had to come back because I think this one's hard. And I think I had way more gear than I have now.
So, you dislike crows?
Winged carrion eaters. They always bring despair.
Maybe they just follow it.
What is that?
Run Jen, I thank you for the super chat, man. Couldn't fit that in a small dono, sorry. It's all good. Just wanted to say I appreciate you and the entertainment you bring to us. Family Man Center, which I value, going through a lot lately, and your streams have helped me keep center. I'm glad I could be here for you, Red. I hope everything gets better, man. And again, I appreciate the love, bro.
Spectral nest. I better command them to show themselves.
Pretty sure this one's quite hard.
Now step from the shadows. Now get back up.
That spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own.
Stay down.
Standing by.
Stay down.
I thought that was it.
I have another in sight. I can help. Watch out. Spectre possession. That spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own. That one is shielded. Don't let that spectre get to the corpse.
Ain't no way, chat. Ain't no way right there. Way too strong. I knew we were under leveled for it, but figured we'd try it anyways. We did that first wave, and I was like, oh, this ain't too bad. And then the second wave came.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Dusty, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight? It is good to see you, brother.
They never learn, do they? Make a run for it! The dead are fitful and angry. Something hinders them. Something bitter. Need me to give that roadblock a little push? That's a witch's work.
Could it be Seeker?
We cannot be sure. Tread carefully.
But again, Dusty, how you been though, man? I hope everything's been going well, bro.
Something feels off.
The veil is thin here. The dead are many.
I feel something close.
Perhaps you let me take the lead here.
Regular day today, relaxing now. I'm throwing a count. Hey, appreciate it, brother. Seriously, man. Oh.
It's on you.
God, you're tougher than a gadfly.
Watch out!
Die, you bastard! Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Did you knock that gate down?
There is no way I'm breaking this.
Let's find something else then.
What level am I now on GTA Online? Well, I haven't played the game since the last time I ever streamed it, Ty.
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
Do what?
Door's blocked on the other side.
There we go.
Get back up!
Never mind. Do this myself.
Make a run for it!
Possession incoming. Trouble ahead. I love doing that. Red, there is something wicked placed upon this. I can sense it.
You can just sense it.
It's hidden, even for me, but I can hear its dark will. Like a curse or a spell.
Curse or a spell, eh? Seeker could help us with this. Seeker? Which?
Secret was getting it in, chat.
The Banisher who died for her novice.
Ah, the witch's novice.
Ho there, Antea.
I've heard a lot about you.
And I you. On my return, Ceridian told me our poor wee Banisher would turn up haunted. A haunted Banisher. Well, it is funny, isn't it?
You look like you need a moment. Can we help?
Thought you'd never ask. Some of my spirit chasers went out. That's how old Saul crossed the hem.
The hem?
The hem. Where the fabric of the living world meets that of the dead.
Ah, the veil between the visible and the invisible.
Whatever soothes your soul, Banisher.
Rest. Heal. Tell us how to fix the spirit chasers.
The spell is cast. You need only light them. Be careful. Old Musket won't have gone far. Oh, I'll sit down now. Good luck. Have fun.
So we just got to go around and light these. But we're going to end this here tonight, guys. That was a pretty crazy scene there with Thick Skin. That was completely new for me. Did not expect that. But yeah, again, I do appreciate you all for coming and hanging out. We will be back tomorrow with some more stuff. Not exactly sure what we're doing tomorrow. I gotta kind of look over everything. We got the brand new game tomorrow. That'll be the first game. So if you guys, so I do kind of know what I'm doing tomorrow. The second game, I don't know what I'm doing. But around 1 o'clock, that's when the game releases. We're gonna be playing a brand new game called A Quiet Place. It's based off of some movie or something I've never seen. But yeah, we're gonna be checking that out. So definitely looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys there. And then we're gonna be, after that, I gotta go look and see what else we're gonna be doing for tomorrow. But again, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Remember, if you guys are enjoying this little Savage revisit to Banishers and you want to see more, hey, just make sure you smash that like button. It's the best way to let me know that you guys are enjoying it and that you actually want to see more. And we'll go from there. But again, you all have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.